Okay, so I would like to come on here and pose a question to Christians, but ones who are okay with asking questions, not the other type. You know what I mean? My whole life growing up in the church, I was always in the mindset and taught that non-believers should not take communion. And this was just a random thought that I was having. So I was taught that it was like greedy, not good, it's just not for them, they don't believe, so why would they take, that kind of thing. So when I was younger, going to church, and I took my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, he was a non-believer, so he took communion, and I didn't want to like embarrass him, but I was telling him like, you're not supposed to be taking communion just because it's not for you, but like I didn't want to like single him out, so I like, he still did it, but I was telling him like, this is not for you, just because you're not Christian. And looking back now, that feels so wrong. Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm one of those people that questions everything, or if it like actually is wrong. So, in the Bible, Paul, says that communion, breaking bread and drinking the wine, it is not for non-believers. It's not people who are unworthy. And, talks about that. So that's where that comes from, I know. But, like, Jesus would want you to share his body and his blood. Like, not to try and push it on them and tell them they need to become believers, but just because that's what he would do. Like, if someone's hungry, he would feed them. If someone's thirsty, he would give them something to drink. So why are we telling people who are in the church, they're obviously there, whether they believe or they're just trying it out, they're accompanying a friend or family member, they're in the church. Why would we tell them they can't take communion? They're there for a reason. Doesn't matter what the reason is, but they're there for a reason. Why? Like, it just feels like if someone were to come over to your house and you would tell them you're not going to feed them or give them anything to drink just because they're not like you. Like, something about them is different and it doesn't align with what you believe, or, whatever. You get it. Like, I don't need to, like, explain further. You get what I'm talking about. Can anyone explain to me how that makes sense? Because I don't think it does.